Hello, basketball fans. You've got a look at the Magic starting group. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Suggs out there with MP. And it's Carter in at center. And for the Nets, the post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Ben Simmons is out there with Thomas. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. But that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Banchero. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Oh, nice touch from the mid-range. Banchero, it's great watching his confidence continue to grow.
Here's Simmons. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Simmons. From the arc. That one doesn't go. Bridges against Wagner. Bridges misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
MP up top. Plays it up and banks it in.
And what can you say about Suggs? A natural-born leader, very unselfish and great vision.
Simmons looking around. Can't hit that one. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And despite the KD-Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand, Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
Here's Simmons. After the made shot from MP. Reverses. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside. Simmons got his second bucket.
Such a great rebounder. Simmons executes that sequence before anyone can react. That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
To the middle, here's Claxton. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
At 6'10", Simmons sees the entire floor at all times.
Banchero dishes to MP. The tray. They grab their own miss. And it's Carter missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Johnson off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Orlando trailing here. MP kicks to Wagner. Back to MP. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 7.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Simmons passes to Thomas. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Simmons.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
Bridges, no one around him. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
We got some t-shirts for the loudest, craziest, most exciting fans in the building. If you want to
Brooklyn making some changes. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Thomas is out there with Walker. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Nets 5. It's stolen by Banchero. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Basket counts.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now, here's Walker. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. Isaac with the steal. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. They get it back. Misses the layup. Magic leading by 4. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Thomas. And that one's good. MP.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Thomas feeling it out a bit, and the foul called on MP.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The Nets working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas, and it's denied.
And as a team, they're only shooting around 36%. They need to start finding some better
On the
looks.
court.
Simmons checked in for the Nets. And a switcher also for Orlando. Blacks checked in. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Brooklyn. Simmons dishes to Bridges. And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Richard, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Passes it to Simmons. And it's blocked.
And that's a full stretch on that block by Banchero, using all of his length.
Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against Washington. They get a hand on it. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. Great defense that time from Banchero.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Nets trail by 11. Bridges outside. MP against Simmons. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from MP. Rebound, Brooklyn. And It's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
MP deciding where to go with it. Another miss by MP. And so it's the Orlando Magic in control.
And your next youth next team.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
And so in the game for the Magic, outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's MP in at the point. A 3 from MP. They get it again. Carter. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
It's not every player who can convert against defense that tight. Tip your cap to Carter for being able to finish without an inch of airspace. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Thomas, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's stolen by Banchero. Suggs passes to Wagner. Here's MP. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. MP's got 20 points.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
Simmons finds Claxton. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian. And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
Now Bridges after the missed 3 from MP. And there's the pass to Thomas. Over Suggs. Thomas, no good. Orlando leading by 7. MP outside. Beyond the arc. Orlando gets it back. And it's Carter missing.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. And look, sometimes that's how it goes.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on.
Thomas finds Simmons. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Banchero. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The shot's good from Carter.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Simmons with it. Defended now by Wagner. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist here tonight. Banchero dishes to MP. From downtown. And they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
And the foul on Wendell Carter.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul. Nets trail by 7. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Throws it up high. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here are the Magic now. They've led by as many as 11 points. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. And that one's good. MP.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. 9-point game. Down low. And finished off by Finney Smith.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. MP passes to Carter. Back to MP. There's the 3. Another miss by MP.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Claxton the pass to Thomas. From the stripe. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. At the elbow, it's MP. Another miss by MP. Nets trail by 7. Here's Johnson. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Going to work in the mid-range. This is how confident Johnson is from this area.
Pass to Carter. Over Claxton. And Carter with the basket on the assist by MP. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, he's going to continue to shoot.
Timeout called the Nets. They're behind by 7. A minute 42 left in the fourth. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And they've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive. And boy, did he make them pay.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Kevin Ollie said to his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said, this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thanks so much, David. A 3 from MP. Another shot, and the bucket is good from Carter and deep. And the Magic lead by 7.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Pass to Bridges. Over Suggs. Rebound by the Magic.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings your playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size. And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. MP kicks to Wagner. Simmons against MP. Wagner on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple.
But he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to them.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 7. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
All right.
Here's what you take.
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them.
So the Magic win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks.